Hello students, let's continue the topic causes of hardness. Hardness of water is due to the presence of bicarbonate, chloride or sulfate, salts of calcium and magnesium. So if the salts of if the chloride, sulfate or bicarbonate salts of calcium or magnesium are present, then water becomes hard. This hardness is of two types: temporary hardness and permanent hardness. Temporary hardness is due to the presence of bicarbonate salts of calcium and magnesium. Permanent hardness is due to the presence of chloride and sulfate salts of calcium and magnesium. Now, how this hardness can be removed? So, let us first see how temporary hardness can be removed. Temporary hardness can be removed by boiling. So, it's very simple process. If you boil water, hard water, then it will become soft. What happens actually? We know that temporary hardness is due to the presence of bicarbonate salts of calcium and magnesium. So when you boil this water, these bicarbonate salts of calcium and magnesium convert into their carbonates and releases carbon dioxide gas, and water is left behind. So in this process, what we have to do? You have to simply heat hard water, boil hard water. When you boil hard water, some precipitate will be formed. This precipitate will be of calcium carbonate and magnesium carbonate. So you have to filter it. On filtrate, the water, soft water will left behind. Carbon dioxide will escape. Now, how the permanent hardness of water can be removed? Permanent hardness of water can be removed by adding washing soda. Washing soda. If you add washing soda, then what happens on adding washing soda? Suppose the permanent hardness is due to calcium chloride. Okay. Then sodium chloride will form along with calcium carbonate. Sodium chloride will form along with calcium carbonate. So calcium carbonate formed will be in the form of precipitate that can be separated by the process of filtration. So the water will become soft. So if the water has temporary hardness, then also it can be removed by this method. So by adding washing soda, temporary and permanent hardness of water can be removed. Now there are some experiments related to the hard and soft water. So let us see that experiments. First experiment is identification of hardness in water. Suppose two samples of water are given to you and you have to identify which is soft water and which is hard water. Then it is very easy. Take a piece of soap, rub it in the first beaker. Again take a piece of soap, rub it in second beaker. The beaker in which lather will form indicates the presence of soft water, and the beaker in which lather will not form indicates the presence of hard water. Second experiment is to determine whether a given sample of hard water contains temporary hardness or permanent hardness. So what we have to do? You have to take a beaker, boil the water, and after boiling the water, take a piece of soap and rub it in water. If it forms lather, it shows that the water was temporarily hard, because we know that on boiling temporary hardness is removed. So when we boil the water, temporary hardness will remove and it will form lather with soap. But if the water was permanently hard, then boiling cannot remove the permanent hardness of water. So if in that case you will rub the soap in water, it will not form lather. Now to study the advantages of using synthetic detergents over soap. Remember students that synthetic detergents can form leather with hard water also. That's why they are more useful in comparison to soaps. So if we can show this with the help of an experiment. Simply you have to take two beakers with hard water. In first beaker, take a piece of soap and rub it inside the water. You will see that it will not form leather because it is hard water. And in second case, take some detergent and rub in that hard water. You will see that it will form leather. It shows that synthetic detergents can even form leather with hard water, while soaps cannot form. Now, why the soaps do not form leather in hard water? Reason is, first look at this formula C17H35COONA. It is sodium stearate. It is a soap. Soaps, there are different kind of soaps depending upon this carboxylate portion. Okay, that comes from carboxylic acid, because we use long chain carboxylic acids for making soap. So if we use different type of carboxylic acids, different type of soaps are formed. So this is one type of soap, sodium stearate. Now in place of this carboxylate ion, we can write here R simply, because it may be different in different soaps. So it becomes RCOONA. So this is the formula of soap. So what happens? We know that calcium and magnesium ions are present in hard water. So when soap reacts with calcium and magnesium ions of hard water, what it forms? These calcium ions replaces sodium ions from here and comes in their place. So they form RCOO whole twice Ca. So you can see that calcium has come in place of sodium and sodium ions are separated. This in same is here with magnesium also. So this compound formed is called scum. It is a precipitate solid substance form that comes over the water and prevents the formation of leather. So due to this scum formation, leather does not form. झाग नहीं बनती है. तो question may come in this form also, what is scum? So now you know what is scum.